Okay, so we start at the base of the pinky, under the line at the base of the pinky, tapping on the side of the hand. That's the karate chop point for the setup. And we'll only do this during the setup. So here we go. Even though this marketing stuff terrifies me, and I get myself into wrinkles with it, I love myself. And I accept where I am with this right now. Even though it can still feel so dangerous to put myself out in front of others and claim I've got something to offer. I love what I feel called to. I love what comes through me. I love myself. And I completely accept myself right now. Even though this expressing the work I have to offer to support others is so hard and can throw me into total anxiety, right now I choose to love myself. Right now I completely accept where I am with this whole story. Okay, so now that we're done with the setup, we go to the crown. Okay, I really know this horror of marketing. And I kind of hate it. Breathe in between things you say. Feel the breath in the belly. Okay, let's go to the inner eye. I don't like how I start to turn against myself and not believe in myself. Outer eye. I don't like that sometimes I just go numb with the whole thing and want to shut down or sometimes even give up. Okay, the upper cheekbone directly under the eye. I don't like feeling anxious and scared, especially about work I'm supposed to love. Under the nose, over the upper lip. I do love this work, and I don't like that I forget that and lose track of that. Chin point, the groove between lower lip and chin. I don't like that I forget that this is what comes through me. It comes from source. And instead, I make it about effort. I have to exude. Okay, under the clavicle round at the inner end of the clavicle. That efforting feels so bad. I can feel the resistance of it. Okay, now the so-called bra strap point, like under, if you place your hand at the base of the armpit, then the bottom of the hand is about where you tap on the side of the ribs. And so that corresponds with bra strap. I want to stop making this so hard. I want to stop working against myself. I want to stop paddling upstream. I want to get out of my own way. Okay, now we're going to reach for the better feeling thoughts. We're back at the crown. So now we are going to do more rounds with positivity, gentler things, truer things. So we'll just start very general. A lot of people who are really good at what they do have a hard time with the marketing aspect. Inner eyebrow. Right now, I welcome myself to the human race. And keep breathing in between words spoken, feeling the breath in the belly. Outer eye. Right now, I can see that there's no problem that this is hard for me. Under the eye. Upper cheekbone. Right now, I accept that it's hard and that I don't need to judge what's hard. It's okay. It's normal. Under the nose. And right now, I remember and remind myself that when we accept our own resistance, we make room for it to dissolve. Let's say that again on the chin point. When I accept my own resistance, I make room for it to dissolve and dissipate. Under the clavicle round. Right now, I accept my resistance to the marketing piece. And I'd like to start calling it something else besides marketing. To support myself to dissolve the resistance. Let's go to the side of the ribs under the arm. Right now, I'm going to call it clarifying my intention, honoring what comes to me and through me, putting words to what comes to me and through me, inviting others to what comes to me and through me. Crown point. I don't need to do the job of law of attraction. I don't need to find the matching people. Inner eyebrow. What a relief to remember that law of attraction takes care of that. Really breathe that, allow that in. Outer eye. My job is to hold this from the best possible feeling place. Under the eye. My job is to mind my feeling state. Under the nose. My job is now to be efficient and productive. Ah, breathe the relief of that. Chin point. My job is to take inspired action. Under the clavicle. Source has the job of bringing me the inspiration. What a relief to remember I don't have to strain to get the revelation. Side of the ribs under the arm. Actually, when I relax and allow, I make way for the inspiration. I go into receptive mode. Crown point. My job is to get out of my head. My job is to get to a better feeling state if I notice I don't like my feeling state. Inner eyebrow. My job is to go general when the details are freaking me out. Outer eye. My job is to go mess with the details when I feel inspired and aligned again. Under the eye. My job is to bring a sense of joy and fun and appreciation to this work I love. Under the nose. I want to remember I love it more often. I want to infuse it with love. Chin point. And when I start feeling bad again, and I will, under the clavicle round, I will because that's the contrast. There will always be contrast. I'm not doing something wrong when I'm in the contrast. Under the arm, side of the ribs. So when I start to feel bad again, I'm just going to prioritize making myself feel better. I'm going to remind myself it's not time to move something forward. It's just time to make myself feel better. So we're going to finish on the crown. So I'll get my alignment back. Maybe I'll get out of my head. Go to the body, go to the breath, go to nature. Let the trees give me their love. Remind me of how much Source loves me. Notice what comes to and through them, and remember something comes to and through me. I'm going to keep remembering to go general. I'm going to celebrate remembering that if I forget. And I know that the more time I spend in alignment and in feeling good, the more I open to those amazing inspired actions that also come from Source. Now, drop your hands into your lap, and I like to cup them one inside the other, palms up, and just stay with your eyes closed and breathe for a moment, feeling into how the breath feels different after tapping. Feeling the reverberations of the tapping. And just feeling how it feels to have drummed out the bad thoughts and drummed in kinder, truer, better feeling thoughts. Remembering what you actually believe and want to believe. Take it in. And then before we open our eyes, just take note, was there anything that created a blip of anxiety or felt like too far of a reach or felt like too much or oof, I don't know if I'm there, if I can believe that, or what if I can't remember that, whatever it is. And when we open our eyes, just take a moment to write that down. And that's the stuff of the next tapping session or inquiry or whatever you want to do with it. So look down and open your eyes with soft gaze, peripheral vision included, and then sharpen your focus. And go ahead and write down anything you need to.